Greetings and hallucinations, ladies and lads. I am Chancellor of the Harmonious Frequencies of the Mighty Empire of Onion, and this is Age of Wonders 3. We're doing pretty decent, I'd say. Nothing is going super crazy. Everything seems to be well. We could go after these guys right now, but with their ranged attacks that they have, I think it might be best to wait a turn, at least. Allow the Jester and the Pony Rider to recover a little bit of strength before we head out. So, yeah, I think we will camp here for the time being. We've got our scout patrol here. We've explored a lot of this northern area, so I think it's time to head down into the south. I'm not sure what Imder's Deep is. We must have, I'm not sure why we can see them, or where they came from. Let's come down and take a look at what awaits us, though. Here's a thing where we could, what is this? Adds, yeah, free city upgrade. That's pretty good. And of course, we do have the option to build cities. So that's something I will be looking into in the future. Right now I haven't found a really excellent place to do that. This looks like a decent place. There's a mine here. I think this is also a mine. Yeah, production plus 10, a magma forge. This will be mana. So putting a city in here would not be a bad idea. It would also block off this territory from any invasions. Even a city like right here on the road. So we might be able to pick up this unexplored tomb. That sort of thing. We just met the outpost of Hollow Hill, which is this place, I assume. Let's continue going. Alright, we researched the Musketeers, so that's pretty epic. Structural insight. Irregular units get sabotage, so that's pretty good. Voluntary union. Time it takes before a city is absorbed is cut by 50%. Rounded up. That's pretty incredible. Summon siege weapon seems ridiculous. Dispel would be a good spell to learn. Rugged Pioneers might not be bad if I do intend on expanding that way. Plus 8 movement, so they can get to where they're going a lot faster, and Mountaineering is pretty good. Let's go with Dispel since it's so quick to get. And let's do our exploration down here before we do combat. Let's move over into this territory. We've got some melons around. What is this? Bountiful melons. Plus 20 population. And there's 3 of them here, so the population growth from those could be pretty epic. Looks like we've got some icy area down here. Some haste berries we may pick up on our way over. But really a good city position would be like here, but I don't think I can do that inside the mountains. I don't know. It makes sense that we wouldn't be able to do that. We are down a man. Over here we lost an engineer last time, which is super sad. Let's see what we're able to... Yeah, we could make a halfling musketeer here. Which seems funny to me, but I guess that's fine. Since it's only one turn to build the war hall, I've been wanting to get that for a long time. Let's build the musketeer next turn. Then I probably want a jester, another engineer, people to put into this other army here, and future armies as we go. The arena will be good after that. I wouldn't mind... Let's see, the blast furnace is only 3 turns. We get the flame tank, the cannon, so we could start getting busy on that. Then I think probably the observatory. Do musketeers count as archeries? Yeah, archery units, I should say. Yes, they do. Okay. And I did want to check as well what the progression is on these guys. Because I was thinking that they upgrade to another unit, but it doesn't look like they do. Okay, just a pretty typical increase in abilities. That's fine. Okay, we're at least half health already, so let's go take out these necromancers. I don't like these camps being around. We should be able to take them on fairly easily. Alright, they are coming straight into battle, which is nice. Trying to go for a flank of some kind, I guess. These guys have resistances. Yeah, blight and physical protection. 100% blight protection. So my swarm darters here are not going to be very effective against them. I imagine these are similar without the physical protection. Yeah, only 60% blight protection though. Let's try to get the swarm darters around. Are we going to be able to shoot them from here? It'll surprise me. And we'll probably have a line of sight problem. Oh no, we don't. Okay, good. Critical. Magnificent. 8 damage there. Okay, we can reach them with the flyer, which could be the end of them. Assuming we get a decent attack with somebody else. I imagine these guys are not affected by Dazzle. That might have been a bad move. I should have thought to see what Koth Miu could do first. Okay, there is a chance we could dazzle them with these guys, though. Nice. Dazzled for 2 turns. So the flyer should be able to get in here, no problem, and murder these fools. Unless they roll super low. In which case, then, Koth might have to be a backup here. Let's see. Come on. Oh, they did. They rolled the lowest that they could. Okay, pony riders coming out to the side. I think that'll be fine. And these pony riders don't really have high health. See, they could only do 6 damage to them. And they would want to attack the swarm darters. So let's try and get up in front. This is dangerous. Because they don't have a whole lot of health. And to be honest, the flyers should be able to handle these guys no problem. So if they try to attack the flyers or try to move past them, they should be completely destroyed. So I think instead of moving Koth over here to do business, we could in fact Guardian Flame these guys. There we are. Okay. Yep. That's fine. Go ahead and guard. We'll bring them in a little ways. Oh, heal undead, are you kidding me? They're gonna flank and then try to flank again. But my flyers should be decent enough units to tank all of this damage. Okay, they weren't able to attack, so that's interesting. They are able to dazzle these guys, but I don't think that's what I want to do right now. 20% fire weakness, so this is going to help us out a little bit. Cursed by Necron, I didn't even see... Unit who killed it is healed for 15, that would be nice. But they have 40 strength, or 40 health, so I don't think we'll be able to kill them in one go. We might be able to team up and murk these fools, and as a matter of fact, this could kill them. There we go. Done. We get 2 attacks on him, which could kill him if we roll high. Let's give it a shot. They were dazzled, so they could not defend themselves. Let's run up here and see if we can dazzle these fools. Nice, it did work. And if we get up here, there is a chance. There is a chance. We try to improve that chance with these guys. I think we do. And then get the heals with our flyer. Nice. I think that Necron thing kind of helped us out a little bit. which is pretty epic. Oh good, we got Basket of the Roadside, usable item plus 6 regeneration. We will take that reward, thank you very much, and we will keep it on us. Kind of confuses me. I figured that a ranged weapon would be able to go up here somewhere instead of taking up these slots, but it doesn't take up a lot of space, so it's nothing to be worried about. These guys worry me. Grimbeak Crows, there's 4 of them. They're tier 1. Then a tier 2 monster here. Now what are they guarding? A Well of Souls? I would not mind trying to destroy them. Okay, this is some kind of cosmetic terrain. Okay, we could absorb the city, join them into my empire. For 181 gold, that's just about all we have. And as themselves, they're still going to be paying me money and all that kind of stuff. I think we hold off on that for a little while. But I also think... Oh man, there's a town here. Crystal Tree. What does that give us? Mana? Plus 20 mana? Plus 10 mana. Plus 10 knowledge. When inside our realm. Plus 30 production? I think this city is going to expand out to there. And if it does, that would be pretty magical. Let's see. We don't have anything super good near this city. Okay, there's a city here. If I remember right, this city is hostile as well. But I was thinking about sending down some folks to clear out this mine. I guess after we take out this Well of Souls, we can head down, maybe through these mountains, take out this mine, whatever's here, and then take out this Well of Souls. Wasn't this like a legendary dungeon? Yes. So I don't think we're ready for this yet, with our units that we have. Okay, so we should have a musketeer here now. We don't though. Still 2 turns? Is there a reason? Oh, because the other structure there was being completed. Heard a worrisome sound. Is that just these guys moving? Eagle Rider? And didn't we have a quest to fulfill? Also? I feel like we did. Complete. Abort the abominations, yeah. Okay, they're down here. We need to head down there and do that as soon as possible. So one more turn, we'll have the musketeer. We'll put him in this army. And then head down there. How is she doing for morale? Aided terrain, but won a battle, won 3 battles within 3 turns. 1 turn left. Okay. So we're not doing terrible here. I think I might switch them out, though. I think Benham the Vicious needs to level up. Become a little bit more vicious than what he already is. So I'm not sure if I want Frigette to go with them. The Necromancer or Norcia. I'll figure that out next turn whenever we get the Musketeer. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this out. Murdering these birds. Nobody likes ugly birds, I'm sure. Of course, if I had the ability to charm the animals, I would totally do that. My units inflict curse and plus 2 damage until the end of combat. Does that include these guys? Alright. They know about my jesters, so they're all pretty well spaced out. I don't know if I see a reason to attack them directly, because attacking the carrion bird in the middle gives all of these other birds a really strong position for flanking. So it's a difficult call, really. I would say, though, the jesters are up first. We try and dazzle him for sure. 49% only. 30% panicked, 40% dazzled. Let's try this, though. Come on, guys. Oh, resisted. They did level up, though, which is always good. Are they resistant to blight? No. But they are resistant to projectiles. Okay, and if we move up here, that puts us in range of him. 100% blight protection, okay. So we may want to just tick down one of these Grimbeak crows. Nice. Almost dead. Their melee attack is 8. That's pretty powerful, considering it can trigger 3 times. Okay. Say we charge the carrion bird, because we do want to damage him as much as possible. Okay, a little bit of life steal. That's unfortunate. We could guard our flanks with the Pony Rider, because I don't think this guy is going to be able to make it around. Oh, he can, because he can fly over terrain. So we may as well try to focus down this guy. He's the most powerful enemy at 14 damage. We could kill this guy. And then kill the carrion bird with Kathfatmiu. Okay, they have first strike, which I just noticed when I clicked the button. We don't have anybody who needs serious heals. So I think we take position in front of the jesters, maybe on this side even, so that they have to... No, because I'm pretty sure when they fly, they don't have to worry about attack of opportunity. I could be wrong, but that seems to be the way that the Draconian flyers are operating. Let's try. Let's put him over here and then try to shoot this guy. Line of sight penalty 7 to -75. I don't think the flashbang's going to cover it. That's only 4 to 7, which is what the other one is doing. 5 to 7. But it's not going to kill him, that's the problem. We have little choice, though, because they have such resistance to projectiles. Let's go in on this one. Critical, nice. Perfect. Perfect. Exactly what we needed to happen. Holy cow. That was luck. Totally luck. So we've only got 3 to go. Ouch. Wow. Okay, the jesters are dead, sadly. We're gonna have to get them back in our ranks. Alright. Projectile resistance, but they are being flanked. These guys as well. Let's go against these close ones. That's a lot of damage, too. Come on. Oh, not quite enough. Am I really going to use these Pony Riders to finish them off? I don't have much choice, to be honest. Okay, it felt like a waste, though. Right, 3 attacks here with a flank. Let's see, that's a retaliation. It's not a attack of opportunity. But we still don't get the charge bonus here. We might as well just kill them off where we can. Nice. We do get a charging bonus here. 12 to 18 times 2. There's a chance we could kill him. 17. There we go. Okay. Man. We've lost a lot of jesters so far, which is pretty sad. But we're going to try to keep on going. Plus 100 dead population, which we don't worry about, because we are not dead. Okay, 2 cheetahs and a sun guard. The Sun Guard is worrisome, but the cheetahs are also pretty worrisome. They're so fast, and they have pounce as well, which is pretty powerful. This is the direction we need to go, though. A berserker? It's a melee strike, 13 pounce of 16, holy cow. That's crazy high damage. Melee strike of 12, that's pretty high damage. But these are pretty powerful enemies. Oh, it's tough to say if we should try to go straight through or go around, because we don't have a very intimidating force here. But I want to clean out these guys. Okay, we can go through the mountains and just skip the combat. That might be the way to go, to be completely honest. It sounds pansy, but we have little choice. We could take this fight and then just pass around these berserkers, because we're going to be even more injured after this fight, I'm sure. Okay. I do want another jester coming up. Yeah, we haven't produced the musketeer yet. Okay, inflict immolation is pretty good. I'm fairly positive that's the one I'm going to choose, because that affects all of our attacks, melee and ranged. So that's very powerful. Then increased resistance is 4 points. Wow. Defense is only 1 point, though. This will make us super defensible. Melee strength, which is only 11 right now. Yeah, let's hit a little bit harder, I think. That's gonna be nice. Okay, you guys are still hanging out, waiting for the musketeer. And we didn't do our scouting first this time. Which, I think uncovering this territory would be nice. That should do it. There we go. A spring of life, plus 200 population, plus 50 happiness. Who are these? Scoundrels, I imagine? Yes. Yeah, the Draconian is in, disliked terrain, I'm sure. Alright. So that's interesting that we have an ice area down below. But these wyverns should be right at home down there. Okay. Okay. We did a quest for them. I was thinking that we were already allied, but I could be wrong. And then we produced a war hull. Good. Alright. We researched this spell. That is nice. I think I'm going to leave Norcia behind. And we will take Binham with us. There we go. Oops. This is the army that I want. And then we'll march down. I'm pretty sure we're friends with these guys, right? We're not trespassing? Okay. Wow. We got some wisps running around. It's a pretty large army of wisps. I didn't notice them before I got down here. They are the quest. Okay. So these are who we're after. That's convenient. Let's see, where are my wyverns? My wyverns could even probably help with this battle. Well, let's come up here because they may just straight up attack us on the turn end. Let's guard here. Race governance level up. Excellent. All flamers get +1 defense and +5 health. Wow. All shrines are 35 cheaper than build. Let's go with the patron military, I think. Now we get a new research, Banish. That's pretty powerful. Weapon kit, I never did end up trying before, but I may have to. Fire blunderbuss is pretty powerful. We've seen that with the engineers. Sabotage is nice once we get into fighting against siege weapons or other machines. And throw net, because I still don't know who I'm up against. There's 3 other folks that I'm trying to fight, and I have no clue what they are. So they could be summoning units, or they could have siege units, machines, working for them. And that throw net ability is pretty epic. Wetlands, fertile plains, dense vegetation, and barrens. Fertile plains is nice. Pretty much everybody is neutral towards them. So that's something that might come in handy. This will be good as a defensive spell. Let's try the Rugged Pioneers. I'll find a place to settle a city and build a pioneer soon. Probably down here. I know it's close to this outpost here, but I think I don't think this outpost is going to reach. And I'm not sure that we will either. So I think here or even down here, because there's more to pick up in this area. This, not so much, because I think this is a brigand camp. Like if we built the city here, it would for sure reach this, this, and these. Possibly these up here. So if I find the middle area between this one and these mines, that would be a good place to split off here. So I think that's good there. And then we can take this fight. Very likely... Do I want to fight it? I like the manual combat, holy cow. I can't hardly pass it up. Okay, they have elected to defend. I don't blame them. Let's see how close we can get. Because what is their... Wow. Their pounce ability is pretty close to them, but that's going to extend when they move forward. We're not going to have the range to shoot at them from there. Right, so no matter where they go, or where we go, they're going to get the first strike next turn. Pull up a ways. Defensive units. Oh, I was looking for my jesters still. Silly me. Alright, get into a pretty compact formation, I think. And then... Flashbang? We could possibly blind someone. And if I did, I would want it to be one of the cheetahs. Nice, blinded for 2. They're gonna pounce. Bleeding. Ooh. It is a straight strike. We gotta level up. I think that was us. I'm pretty sure that was us. Wow, these pony riders are elites already? Strong will? Eh. That's pretty epic. They already leveled up this battle, so the flyers here would be ideal to do so. The swarm darters are engaged, and so they are not able to attack. Let's help them out. These guys are pole arms, so they're going to have bonuses against them. So I think coming over here to attack the cheetahs is probably the best bet. They might bleed us, but we should be able to kill them here. Come on, guys. High roller. Nice, and a lucky. Fantastic. We might be able to get a kill here. As a matter of fact, we almost definitely will. Perfect. Okay. Target has first strike, so they will attack me first. And they'll retaliate 3 times. Range penalty of minus 50. We have to get 1 square closer, it looks like. Alright, 18% immolated, 55% slowed. Fire protection. We should be alright though. Nice. That's a good bit of weakening there. So 22 to 34 total damage. Let's kill him. Oh, that was a pretty equal fight, but they got the level up, so that's well worth it. We're actually not nearly as damaged as I thought we would be. And we should get +6 regeneration on the next turn. 59 gold for exploring. I was trying to say exploration and exploring at the same time. Came out kind of weird. So we'll post up here. Next turn I'll take a look at what our health is like. Oh yeah, expert already. Fire protection. Next level is killing momentum, whatever that means. So strong will at next level. And then inflict severely poisoned at the next level. That's going to make them pretty powerful. Even as tier 1? Yeah. Archers. Take a closer peek at these guys. So they do have Overwhelm. I don't think that counts as a polearm. Charge, Overwhelm, Mind Control Immunity, Bloodthirsty, but they don't have anybody that inflicts bleeding, I don't think. Frost Weakness, but Spirit Protection. Athletics means they can move a lot further. Man, I miss being Tigrans because of the movement range. Oh. See, it says they can discuss an alliance proposal, but I don't think I can propose an alliance. I think only they can. Even through the diplomacy screen we saw independent cities here. Yeah, it just shows me where they are. It doesn't give me any option for becoming allies with them. So that is a shame. Okay. And then down here is the fight we're waiting for. They're all ready. Come at me, bros. Come at me, wisps. They are. Nice. And we get all of our folks here. So this is a good chance to try to get experience for my Frost Wyverns. We'll see how it goes. I didn't take the time to note what the special event is, but I'm sure we'll find out. Okay, we get the first move here. Of course they put my Night Watch in the back again. Engineers need a little bit of protection. Let's bring the Night Watch over here. They don't have any ranged abilities, but they do have phase, which gets them really close to us. Musketeer, Benem the Vicious. So I say we cast a spell at them and then hold our position. Lion's Courage, Shout of Intimidation. Panics a unit. Attempt to flee. I'll be surprised if this affects them very well. And then Death Ray is poison and frost. Oops. Physical protection, light weakness. That's good. And then shock protection. So if we use the poison against them, the Death Ray should deal some pretty serious damage. This might kill him, as a matter of fact. It did. Perfect. Alright, come at me, bros. You wispy devils, you. We only have to move up about 2 spaces to get a good shot on them. 4 to 6. 2 to 4, so that's 6 to 10. 35% dazzled only. That's not impressive odds. It worked, though. They are dazzled. So the Musketeers, they can move through terrain, I'm pretty sure. So they're not impeded by this at all. Of course, our line of sight is impeded by this. Let's come over by the Engineers. Oh, it's still a range penalty? Man, I thought we had moved up close enough by there. Okay, so this is an unimpressive shot, but I'm going to take it anyway. Nice. Night Watch can make it up here, but I don't think I want them to be the first fire. Let's try and get the Engineers up here to blunderbuss. To be totally honest, I probably should have rapid reload these guys. But it's okay. Oops. Once I learn how to play the game, it'll be okay. Nice. And then Nightwatch could get in front of these guys. A little bit of a meat shield here, Nightwatch. Let's see, these are Blight and Frost, which they have Blight weakness. Coming up here is going to help us out. No, that's a straight attack. Range penalty. Oh man, and it's only 3 to 5 times 2, so 6 to 10. Line of sight penalty and all that. Static shield. So there's a chance if I run up and melee attack them that I'm going to be stunned. And that is terrifying. I think they're hiding behind that cart, so I say we run up here and try a crossbow to the face. Oh, 6 to 8, of course it is. Can we crit by any chance? No. But we did get a level up, so that's nice. Range penalty. Deadly. Let's try it anyways. There's also a chance to despair. It worked. So they are despaired. I think we have pretty good chances. I don't think they have a chance to kill anybody. Oh, my wyverns! Never mind. They have a chance to kill my jesters. Oh, very lucky. Come on, lucky again. Look at this. I didn't even... Kidding me? Ugh. Man, everybody hates my jesters. I don't understand it. They're just the best units that I could possibly afford. Okay. Nice. Can we reload these guys in one turn? Ooh. Yes, they are reloaded. And only need to move up one. Let's move up two, just for extra hit here. It's a flanking attack and we still don't get the full damage. Shame. Alright, it's coming up. Of course, we can't get anywhere with these guys. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. That was a total blunder. I didn't realize they could attack after a phase. Because I'm pretty sure everything I've read said phase takes 3 movements. And as far as I know, after you move 3 times, you can't do anything. But I was wrong. Okay. And it took a little while to load, but we did get the Eagle Rider. I think he's going into the army. We will continue to explore with these guys, though. And as the case may be, we could clear out some of these resources for our vassal. Why is this got a double flag on it? And this one as well. And this one as well. And this one as well. They're independent and under my control? I don't understand that, really. Okay, population and happiness. This is a city I probably do want under my command. There's an epic tomb, which we will go explore. Right, and I do want to queue up another jester. Yeah, he's considered an archer, so I think what I'm going to do instead is bring up a shooting grounds. We'll hold off on that for now. And then we'll do 2 jesters after the shooting grounds. We'll speed this up. so that we're just pumping out. Let's see, infantry gain an additional rank. I don't think they're counted as archers and infantry. I think Night Watch adventurers are regulars even. Irregulars. Farmers are pikemen. They throw chickens? Yeah. So they're pretty powerful. I may end up buying a farmer pretty soon. But I think we'll hold off on the guard tower. We'll try to hurry these along. Man. Guardhouse and a farmer, and then we'll keep going. I think that's the way we'll go. Okay, visual range is reduced. That's a little bit sad. 230 gold or 50 mana. 600 mana capacity. There's no limit on how much gold we can have, so I think we take the gold. That's a lot of gold, too. Yes, please. Okay. Benham gets an upgrade. Do Berserk. Looks pretty cool. We only have 15 mana, though, with him. Field Medic. Holy cow. Yes, please. I love anything that heals my units up faster because I take excessive damage. I'm not even gonna deny it. Alright. Wyverns, I am gonna get you guys some experience, you hear me? And we're gonna do it through battles cooperatively. Only a tier 1. 10 damage. 12 damage. Phase. Alright, let's not forget that they can attack after they phase. Tigran Hunter, that's not good. They can cause bleeding. Toadstool Fairies are pretty powerful. This is going to be a tough fight, even with our extra 2 units here on top of the stack. Alright, they do get the first move, so we'll see which way they go. Looks like they're charging my main force. I imagine the spell horse is going to be weak to frost. That wouldn't surprise me. No, just fire protection. Okay, dedicated to good, that's fine. I'm not. Cure disease. Okay, the musketeers are ready to go. I have to move up at least 2 squares, hexes. I keep calling them squares. I do apologize for that. I know what they're called. I'm simply silly. Here we go. Wham! I do very much wish that they would start my engineers quite a bit closer to my musketeers. That being said, we could flashbang these guys. I don't think it's worth it, though. I don't think it's worth it. Engineers are a little squishy, I'm not gonna lie. What's the cooldown on this? 1 turn? Probably wasn't a good move. Fire protection, 45% blinded. I don't think we worry about it right now. And we can't reach these guys. The blunderbuss won't reach this way. So yeah, that was a bad move on my part. We're just gonna have to wait for a minute. Okay, the flyers could tie these guys down. Or the fairies. 14 to 22. We could finish him off if we rolled high. We could finish him off if we roll high. Can he make it? Not quite. Let's give it a go. Nice. Nice. Alright, let's try to protect his flank with this guy. Probably won't amount to much, because if he phases right here, he could attack in the flank. If he phases here, he can attack in the flank with complete impunity. Night Watch, you're never around when I need you. Benham. Oh, you can get in here? I don't think this is a bad idea. Let's run up here first, though, and see if any of his spells are going to be more effectual than a straight attack. Lion's Courage. Intimidation. 20% panic. 27% panicked? Okay, no. You're just going to straight attack this unicorn then. 15 to 23. Ouch. Armor piercing. I didn't notice that. So 14 to 20. 10% lucky. 6 to 10 retaliation there. 6 to 9 retaliation, and this ties them down. But the toadstools, this fairy fire, that's a 12 and can trigger up to 3 times. So that's a total of 36 damage that they can do in one turn. I feel like flashbang is necessary on these guys. Please blind them. Please work. Resisted. Of course it is. Alright. We're in bad morale here. What have they got? Blight weakness, but frost protection. So that kind of offsets his attack. His black bolts are not going to be very effective against them. See, we can come up here. We probably still have a ranged penalty. Two and 1. Right, they can't phase or anything like that. I think we have little choice but to attack them with the... Yeah, because this triggers up to 3 times. That's only 24 damage. And like I say, that's 36. I feel like we have little choice but to hold them down. We have to engage them so that they can't range attack. Okay. Then the engineer, of course, can't do anything. Because I was a bit foolish. This is tough. Oh, come on. Come on, Eagle Rider. You're brand new. Oh my goodness. Nope. He's dead. Brand new Eagle Rider. Dead as a doornail. Okay, we won't be able to finish him off, but we can get some XP. Nice. Nice. That worth it? That's not going to be close enough to do anything. Surely we can flashbang them this time. 50%. Man. It's absurd. Fumble. Still killed him though. That was terrible. That was an absolutely abysmal display. He's a tier 3 unit. And I failed to protect him. Oh, we got a Nightshade Fairy though, which is pretty epic. They're better than the Toadstool Fairies by far. Fairy Fire is a +1 damage, you can see. Melee Strike is pretty great. Phase Invisibility, Strong Will. Blight Weakness still, but look at all these protections. Magnificent. Still not necessarily an equal trade for the Eagle Rider. So let's take a look. The Lucky does pretty good. Melee Strike, Wing Beat. I don't know, maybe it is a pretty equal trade. Maybe we made out pretty decent from that. Oh, Binham's in pretty bad shape, though. Yeah. 24 of 50. Would be nice for him to heal up pretty good. We've got +5 here. Throw curse is pretty much a given. We gotta get that. Life steal is also pretty much a given. Cause fear, though. This is a separate ability, though. Lifesteal activates every time he performs a melee attack, which how often is that going to happen, to be honest? We did it in this just at the end because we didn't have a reasonable alternative. I could have used Black Bolts against those hunters, but I don't know that it would have killed them. Dispel Magic is pretty good. Cause Fear is pretty good. But I think Lifesteal is going to be the one that we go for. Okay. Let's see, 4 of 20. 15 of 20. So we do still need to get some XP with these guys. Exploring over this direction is no problem. Some orcs to deal with, we can do that. But yeah, let's uncover a little bit of territory, I'd say. There we go. And then, can y'all move on to the tomb? Because we're not going to attack this time. We're not going to enter this time. I'm going to wait until Binham has a little more health. He'll only have 30 next turn because of his medic ability. And up here, we're looking okay. I think I want to try this fight. We have more troops coming out in production right now. So I think it's worth the risk. I am excited about the Nightshade fairies. Number one, I just love fairies in general. The whole idea of fae sort of creatures is really awesome to me. And then on top of that, they're purple. Then on top of that, they're awesome. So hopefully those Nightshade fairies last a very long time. Very long time. Oh man, I think we need to tie down these Tigrim Berserkers because they are fairly powerful. What's a retaliation look like? 10 to 16? Oh, I did not need to move up quite that far, and we could have probably gotten 2 shots on them. I feel like the flyers can get in there and tank some of this. 10 to 16. That's pretty serious damage. They won't get the charge against us, though. They won't be able to pounce, as far as I know. Pikemen and shielded units. Attacks of opportunity. Okay. Alright, we're going in, boys. Fumble. This can't be adverse terrain. Oh, cursed. Is this going to take up his turn, though? Not enough casting points. We only have 14 because we helped out in that other... Oh, man. This is not good. This is horrible, actually. This is really bad. resisted everything. Ah! And I feel like we were able to get up here before, but no, that wasn't the case. Let's get up here to protect the flyers' flanks. And then up here as well. That should give us a good chance for attacking next turn. This is not good. I can tell you that right now. For a Dreadnought, he doesn't have very good combat spells, that's for sure. Oh, they can still pounce. Okay, that's terrible. That's really terrible. Yep, they took the attack of opportunity. Of course they did. Why wouldn't they? Wow. This is miserable. This is really bad. Oh, they go into defensive stance too? Man. Okay, 14 to 20. So they do better damage coming around here. High roll will get them killed. Nice, perfect, perfect. It only makes sense. Let's see. 8 to 12. These guys have the flank. And attack twice. Of course they fumbled. Now these guys have the flank and attack 3 times. This should be a kill. Even with the fumble, that should be a kill. Only barely. That wasn't worth losing a Draconian Flyer, though. That curse ruined me. Oh, disgusting. Disgusting. We have 2 champion pony riders, though. So that's good. Oh, 2 really bad back-to-back battles there, I have to say. I will fully admit that that's my fault. We don't have any units coming out that are the equivalent to Eagle Riders or Draconian Flyers. The closest thing that we have are Pony Riders, Musketeers maybe. Farmers aren't bad, to be honest. Musketeers are the best that we have right now, though, for sure. And Jesters are just awesome all the way around, in my opinion. Okay, alliance proposals, join offer from the Draconians. I think that's been a thing for a long time. Wait. Oh, we've got a Jester. But this party is full already. So I say we wait for Koth to get down here and give the Jester to him. Reduce visibility, that's what that is, okay. Man, this has been a long episode, so I'm gonna have to leave it here. If you want to catch the next one, be sure to subscribe. Consider supporting my channel through the Patreon link down in the video description, and feel free to check out any of my other videos or playlists that you might be interested in. Thank you so much for all the time you spend on my channel, and I hope blessings of wisdom and peace on all of you. Farewell.